Hi there, welcome to yet another video. In this video, I will be showing you how to draw contours on image. And so you could either just draw these contours if you want to just present some certain information or describe some certain features in the image, and that's the way you want to highlight them. Or you could even draw these contours and do measurement from those values. And so you could use the contours to figure out the parameters, the area. You could fit ellipse to know the major axis length or the minor axis length, and a lot of other stuff that you could do with this contours. You could use it to count number of objects in that particular frame and so many other stuff. I wouldn't be covering all those in this video. This is going to be a very short video. This one is just for drawing contours. In the next one, we will do some measurement with this with the contours that we're actually drawing, so that each of these is not like long, so I don't get to like teach you what you don't actually need. Sorry for that, my phone rang. And so to do this, first we have to import the packages that we need. I think I will just copy it from my previous code, but I think the things that we need for this is we need the numpy, so we just import numpy as np, and then we'll import matplotlib .pyplot as plt, and then we'll import or from scikit image we import measure, so the contours are in this measure. If we run that, we're good to go. Now let's load our image. My image is in this folder called data. Instead of using this particular image, let me use a different image. Let me use my own image. So it's called Ben. So it's image I took in Nigeria when I traveled to Nigeria. And if we run this now, it complains that we don't have CV2. Let's import CV2, and then we'll run that again. So let's plot this image. We'll just do a plt.figure, and we'll do a plt.imshow, and we'll give it the image. That's just, it's a colored image, but it will appear weird because of the color stuff that I did. But that's how the image is. In this particular exercise, I'm not interested in color, so let's just read it as a grayscale so that it plus as black and white. And to do that, we could just do a cmap of gray. Okay, so that's the image. It's a black and white in this case. That's the image we want to contour. And for like proper analysis, you have to know the value for the thresholding you want to use. But in this case, I'm not interested in something like that. I just want to demonstrate how to draw contours, so we'll guess the value. To guess the value, we need to know the brightness values around what we're interested in. And one way to do that is we add the color bar to this image. Then we could see, for example, this shirt is bright, the bed is bright, and those values are definitely above 200. So if say we select a value about 220 and contour regions are above 220, then we'll be able to select the shirt and the bed and this wall and some other stuff. So I think that will be useful. So let's try that. So we'll have to define our threshold value. I'll be calling that stretch, and I'll give it a 220 that we just determined. And to draw the contours, to find the contours, to draw the contours, I have to find the contours, and the contours I'll be calling those contours. And now from the measure that we imported from scikit image, I would look for the find contours function, and in it I'll provide my image to rate and also my threshold to rate. If I run this, attribute called find contour. It's called find contours, not contour, sorry. Yep, and now I have my contours, and next is to plot this, and let's use subplots in our plot. You don't have to use it, but yeah, I just want to show you another way of plotting, so I'm not like doing the same thing over and over again. It gets boring, even though you might learn. let's do plt.subplot. It's actually subplots, no subplot. No, let's forget that. And we could provide a figure size. For now, I'm not interested in any of those. And remember, we assigned the axis to ax. So now instead of plt, we just do x.imshow, and we could pass in the original image. In this case, this image, and we could pass in the cmap to be gray, just the same way we had it above. So we just want to show the contours on top of the image. That's what we're trying to do there. So we're still plotting the image there, and now let's do the fun part of showing the contours. Since we're using scikit image to find the contours, it gets interesting. Like the way it has a 2D, it gives the contour as 2D basically. And so it's position x and y at any instance. And so to plot it with Matplotlib, you have to loop over your contours basically. And let me just type it, and then I will tell you what I did. So we're fetching the first contour in the list of our contours, which is what we found in the line 2 lines above, on the cell above. So in contours, we want to do a plot command. So the plot x.plot, and then we'll provide in the contour, which is the first contour that we select in the list. Sorry, our first contour, and we'll plot everything in in x comma y for x comma and y comma x. Yeah, plt plot usually take x comma y, so yeah, we're taking x or in x comma y, and then we'll do the same thing for the y. And so now we'll be the other way. Select everything here, comma that, or we even do this as a 0. That will work. And then we could provide the line width. Usually it's good to have your contours to be a bit big, and so then we'll have the line width, and our line width would be, let's give it a 5, so they're very big. And you could add the axis if you want, but I think this is all for what I want to do for the let's just do the show. And if we run that, then I mean these lines are too big. Let's reduce those lines to maybe a 2. So yeah, it's just highlight these regions are above the 220. So these are the region. Remember my shadow fell here, and so it's darker than those values. Here it's bigger. You could play with it and see how it changes. So if we change our threshold to say 120, then those will change. So this is how it looks. These are the regions that are within those. And so that's how you draw contours. I know this is not very useful, but the different contours have different colors again. So the red is a single contour, the purple here is a single contour, this one is my ear, this is the light, and yellow is another contour, my shirt, everything is falling into this purple, and so on and so on. So that's how you get contours and draw them on an image. Please subscribe and share these videos to anyone that wants to learn about Python. Like and share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.